What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm gonna be taking you guys through step by step how I go about color grading. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, before we even jump into Final Cut, we gotta make sure that we're getting it right in camera. So let me take you guys through real quick my settings that I use on all my Sony cameras to better perfect my color grade. First things first, we gotta make sure that we're getting it right in camera. And so one of the best ways that I go about getting the best possible color grade is that I always shoot everything in S-Log3. Any flat profile works. S-Log3 is just what I personally enjoy filming in. And so I'm gonna take you guys through my settings right here. Here's my picture profile all the way up to PV1. And as you can see, I have gamma set to S-Log3. You can do S-Log2. Any real flat profile works, even like Cine at 3, Cine at 4, but personally S-Log3 I've been using it for years, and it's just what works for me. It's the flattest profile and I get the cleanest look out of that. So I'm gonna just take you guys setting by setting just so you guys can see. Black gamma, range middle, I don't really mess with the levels. Knee, have it on auto. With the color mode, just make sure that you have it on S gamma 3.Cine. Saturation, don't mess with that. Color phase, I go all the way up to +5, kind of just tweaking my colors there a little bit, and that's pretty much it when it comes to picture profile. That's what I've been using for years. I haven't really made any adjustments as of late, and I mean, it's what works for me. Another key thing that I want to point out is your white balance. Whenever you're shooting, make sure that you're adjusting your white balance depending on whatever setting you're in. If you're inside, adjust your white balance. If you're outside, adjust your white balance. Try not to have it on auto as much, because whenever different types of light temperatures come into play, you're gonna get just a bunch of phasing in and out from different white balance temps, and it's just not gonna look the best. And you want to be as accurate as you can when you're color grading. And so those are the two factors that I really just focus when I'm trying to get it right in camera: my white balance and my picture profile. So now we can jump into Final Cut Pro. I got some clips to color grade. Let me take you guys through. So now we're in Final Cut, inside the software, and here I have 3 clips that I'm just gonna go through and color grade for you guys. This method of color grading you can utilize in whatever software that you're editing in. Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci, they all each have their own LUT loaders or plugins. But here in Final Cut, I like to use a plugin called Color Finale Pro. This is it right here. You do have to pay for it. There is a free trial. If you've never used it, you can try it out, see if you like it. It's just a method that I've utilized over the years. Here with Color Finale, it's just a plugin that I can just drag and drop onto my clip here. And now comes the fun part, because my color grading process is literally me just utilizing LUTs that I've developed and accumulated over the years. And so that significantly speeds up my workflow, 10x. And it's pretty simple. So we brought it in over Color Finale, and all I have to do is just go into color management here, press edit, and I'm just gonna bring in my LUT. So input LUT, we're gonna go into import LUT right here. And so I have my LUTs. This is my newest LUT pack called the Essentials LUT pack. I'm gonna link it down below for you guys if you guys want to check it out. I also have a free LUT pack in my website if you guys want to utilize that to follow along. But essentially here we have our various LUTs that we can use. I'm gonna go with the S-Log3 to Rec 709, which is just a conversion LUT. So this is universal. You can utilize this just to get a base look on your footage. And so we're gonna bring this in, and this is what that's gonna look like. So there's a clip. Before, you can see that it's just nice and flat because we made sure that we got it right in camera. And bringing the LUT in, the conversion LUT, this is what that looks like. So after that, we can go about and just messing and really dialing in that look. So if you guys can see, it's kind of a warmer clip here, so we can even mess with the temperature and make it cooler, or we can even let the plugin decide. But the main thing that I go to is just layers, and then I'll mess about with the curves tool. If it's too dark or too bright, I'll come in here and dial in the exposure of it. I'm just gonna give it some contrast and brighten that up a little bit. And we can even mess with our skin tones here too on the vectors tool. So this plugin really just gives you a lot of flexibility to dial in your specific look. You can utilize masks to color in specific areas of your clip, and so this is really the method that I've utilized over the years, and it's just what works for me. You know, I'm someone that I like to have quick turnarounds when it comes to client work, and so utilizing the LUTs that I have helps me do that by just speeding up my workflow. You know, I have to think about doing a color grade from scratch. I already have the looks that I want, and so I just bring them in, and it's one thing less for me to worry about. And so last but not least, I want to show you guys how I can apply the same look throughout all these clips, right? So we're gonna press the clip that we've edited, and we're gonna hit Command C, just copy, right? And I'm actually gonna go ahead and just delete that off that specific clip, but what we're gonna bring is an adjustment layer. This is a color finale one, but if you're using Final Cut, if you're using any software, you should have a designated layer. Now all we can do is just bring in our adjustment layer in. Final Cut should have their own. If you just want to type out adjustment layer, boom, just like that, bring that in, and we are just gonna Shift Command V, and just like that, you can see that we can paste the color grade that we did to this clip onto the adjustment layer. And by having the adjustment layer above all three clips, that color grade should work for all three clips, and it should be shown. So we're gonna paste it, and just like that, we have the color grade for this clip, and now this clip, and now this clip. And then you can just go clip by clip, bring in your plugin, and you can just dial in like the exposure and really the specifics. Like this clip is a little too warm for me, we can make that auto adjustment right there. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it when it comes to my color grading process. It's a method that's allowed me to just have quick turnarounds because I'm not wasting so much time just trying to color grade a whole project, and just bring my LUTs in, dial in the look that I want within seconds. And so if that was helpful to any of you guys, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe for more content. So now, closing off the video, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.